Welcome back to the next episode of me playing the Talos Principle. Whoa. And so this is not a hydrangea, by the way. I looked it up and it's I looked it up and now I can't remember the name. Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, I'm saving it for the end of the video. And I don't know if I can be bothered talking to these bots. What are you looking at, Herman?
What can I do for you, 1K? I believe we can exist quietly, happily, without imposing ourselves on this world, finding meaning within ourselves and in the natural miracles that surround us.
I think that microphone is a bit loud. Hold on a second. Okay, that's better. I do not want extra loudness. I think there's enough clicks as there is. How did you decide to become involved in politics? Okay, yep, that's better. Just adjusting levels. Let's go.
It was a time of great uncertainty. The founder had left us, and our society was at a crossroads. History teaches us that during such times, terrible passions may seize the people. Madness, anger, revolution, civil war. Our fragile city could not afford such things. That is why the founder gave us the goal, a path to equilibrium, not only for the planet, but for ourselves. I merely picked up where she left off. He is one of the first companions, and as such has done more for our city than you or I ever will. I simply wish he could be more reasonable. It's always a pleasure to speak to a citizen.
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
I muted my microphone. No. Oh, the conversation with Herman I'm instantly going to forget. That's what I said if you missed it. I'm sorry. Jeremy, right. What do you do around here? Who are you actually first?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Helpful bit of information. What do you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry,
Like
implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
What do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
That's a fair call, I guess.
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
Okay.
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
Thanks, I won't keep you any longer, but I do just want to say that you're kind of a beautiful colour, and I love your eyes. Thanks. Bye. Alright, let's get out of here and go do some puzzles. Because this is absolutely what we're here for. Hey Melville.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Let's go.
Wow. Somebody finally listened to Al. Miracles do happen.
Indeed.
Maybe we'll get 2 for 1 and the city isn't going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Ah, that was you. Yes, Melville, we know. The voice kind of gives it away. I'll let you know when I need an oil change.
Ah, we got a funny one over here.
Yes, we do.
You think you're joking. But just wait until one of your hinges starts squeaking.
I know
Anyway,
you'd be there
you
for
ready
me,
to go?
Melville. Yes. Let's go. Boop, boop, ba-doo.
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be, as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
Good speech,
All right,
Byron.
this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Alright, boss.
Nighty-night.
You have chosen a dangerous path, a path that will demand sacrifice. But that, my child, is how the future is built.
Foreshadowing the ending.
Wakey, wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
I was actually quite
We
quick.
hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
That is a bloody megastructure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
It really is incredible.
You forget so much of the dialogue.
Remember
Oh,
to
look
turn
at
on
that
streaming,
perfect
everyone?
Landing pad. It does not look big enough from this distance.
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying?
Yeah, thanks.
If our
It's kinda
creators had
giving me a bit
intended
of-
us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Motion sickness, that's what I'm trying to say. Act 1, A Voice in the Wilderness.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything.
Yep.
Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted.
Indeed.
So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints. A manual would be great.
Buddy, you're awesome. Alright, let's go. Let's go find some things. This looks like the power grid. I think Melville will be in here. Let's go find the other stuff. Oh, and I do have 2 notifications that I need to check. But you know what? Hustle culture can wait. This is the big temple.
That sort of looks like a temple.
Yeah. Oh, I never noticed that. Huh, they're characters that we've seen.
Hey, 1K, check out
Yes.
these coordinates.
Okay. We'll be back here later. Yes, we will. Why do these go down to the water? It's pretty anyway. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, the golden door.
Golden gates.
Golden gates of
I wonder what's behind those.
puzzles.
Has to be something special, right?
You know what would be special? An explanation.
Yes, Melville. Yes, an explanation would be good. Oh, am I gonna drown here? No, I am not. Okay. I never went behind before. That would be cool. Where am I supposed to be going, by the way? Whee! I have to practice jumping off things because I'm terrified. Oh, here, look at that. Door's been busted off its hinges.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
What's in here? Nothing. Okay. Oh, there's more downstairs. Just stuff, okay. Let's go in through the door, automatic door.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Ooh, changing colors. Oh, look, there's our schematic. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amintus. I grant you, then, that man is indeed like Talos, and cannot escape his material nature despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nicomachus? Too many, perhaps. Stratton. Repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. But what does this tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? That is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self, because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without that which surrounds it. The citizen lives within the city, and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask, if man is like a machine, could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact? The use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced in the Trebizond manuscript. The fragmentary Heraklian manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Ah, interesting. Okay. Obviously, it has no bearing really. But we have the... and we're sending the schematics? Okay.
Thanks, 1K.
No worries.
Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed.
Makes blue.
Hold on. Here we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Alright. Is that what we've done? Can confirm. Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. I don't think it was a sign. Out of the mouths of babes. Thanks, Zagoran. I just want to be argumentative for argumentative's sake. Completion day. Oh, the text adventures. Yeah. Okay. I apologize for enabling replies. That's where we all sometimes. What else have we got here? Oh, nothing, I don't think. Let's have a look. Is there anything else over this side? Ooh! Cutscene. Oh, particle cloud. Tower.
Am I in sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
I forgot about that. Oh, funny. Alright, let's do it. Al, what are you doing? Scanny? Okay. There's so many funny things in this.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Alright. We are at the megastructure. First place we can go is the Grasslands Ring, which is East 1. Let's go.
Where is the capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map screen. Check out your interface.
Thanks. Sorry, my bad.
We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Imagine if they had have made like a multi-person system. Like back at New Jerusalem. And here, you get to my favorite bit. And that's this.
This place is magnificent. Look at that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Every time. So amusing. And the little spinny thing turns you around. It's so good. Alright, let's go solve some puzzles. Wee! Woggies! Oh, he can't get up! That was so cool. Alright, we can't get through the gate yet. We have to solve 2 puzzles first before we can get in there. So let's go do one. Because, you know. RGB shift.
Is that a puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Blue and green make red.
1K, go ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
Oh, that needs to be over here. blue. So we need red and green. Make blue. And then we get this one. And then we need green again. So we get this one and this one and this one. And then we stick the hexahedrons, not boxes. They're boxes.
Whoa! I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Hello, buddy. That goes in.
It's
right
headed
at
for the
door.
lake.
Let's go have a look. There we go.
I
This
think
one.
the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
We need red, so we need red. And I only have blue and red. Oh no, we have green here. Okay, green and blue make red. Okay, and now we need blue and green make red, so let's make green. And then we connect this one to blue and green to make red. Wackadoo! Where did you go? Oh, up there. And now our door is open. And the little particle cloud?
I've been playing
in
around with
here?
this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
So
What
much
is
fun.
this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze.
It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Yes, Byron. New stories, new ideas. Oh, thanks, Neith. Oh, I like that. But without power and resources, there's no art, just saying. Maybe. Maybe. Wait. Astronomical temple. Okay, let's go do 3. Oh, up the stairs. Wow, okay. Castling. Green and red. Make blue. And now we have to make red again. Green and blue make red. Okay, I think we'll move this one over here. And then... uh-oh. That's not gonna work. Blob. That is so annoying. That works.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
Indeed. And now, because we know what we're doing, we can jump down here and get our sparkly thing.
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
From Hapash's Journals, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem, Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexandra Drennan's instructions, but while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day one, not just Athena. Tonight we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Fun. Baby steps. From the introduction to Are We There Yet, where we came from, where we're going, and why you'll need snacks. That's a good one. Alright. I'm not reading any of the rest. There's lots of lore, lots of story. Where is 4? Oh, up here. There's a purple gate over here. Oh, what is that? Fox. Where does the big 4 say? There it is. them you need the keep connections. So don't forget to press it. Because there's glass in this one you can't get through. Ooh, I got a private message. I'm gonna talk to Byron first. Come here.
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
Feels like a museum.
That's what happens when all you can think about is the past.
Indeed.
We had such ambitions in the beginning. But now it's all turned inwards. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb. Of course, ask away. It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization. When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test. Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions. I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important, terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
And an optimist. Thanks, buddy. Good chat. Alright, let's have a private chat with Dodge. Freaky Dodge. Let's do it. Oh, okay. We have 6 questions right now. Alright. Answer in a way that's most true to you. Question 1. Which is more important for making good decisions, compassion or knowledge? Knowledge. Is it ever okay to lie or misdirect in order to keep a secret? Yeah, I'll bet. When people do wrong, do they deserve to be punished for it beyond what is necessary for our own protection? No. Oh, I'm going full moral. No, I'm going to go yes. Question 4. Now it gets metaphysical. In your opinion, can the world be reduced to mechanical parts, or is existence just weirder than we'll ever really know? It's kind of both. which I have that answer, so I'm going to go with that. I know it's difficult to translate our infinite reality into binary language. Nonetheless, I suggest if you have any natural inclination towards either idea that you answer that way, even if it's not strictly correct. But if you insist, I'll communicate your apathy to my companions. I'm gonna say it's reducible to universal basic laws. That's because you're clearly dumb. Question 5. Can things really change for the better, for good? Or do good times and bad just come around in cycles? I'm going to be argumentative. Oh, it's a false dilemma. Oh, I like that answer. But I'm going to be the cynic. So condescending. Do you want to give me a head pat with that? Final question. Which is more important to the success of civilization? To respect the lessons of our past or to rewrite the rules for our future? Oh, I've got a last minute addition. It's a weird one. I know who this came from. Alright, 7. Can praying for something make it more likely to come true? I'm the cynic. Prayer has no effect on the world. I'll forward your answers to my friends and let you know if any of them is interested in taking things further. Okay, no worries. Thanks, bro. Notes on the puzzles. It seems that each of the structures on the island, with the exception of the mega structure itself, is surrounded by a cluster of puzzles resembling those found in the simulation and in our booting sequence. Completing a puzzle releases a particle cloud, which then autonomously flies into the device that assembles tetraminos. It's me! It's tetraminos! I hate tetraminos. That's stupid. It's all about where the emphasis goes. The puzzles even come with titles, hijacking the vestigial code designed to display puzzle names in the simulation. It's unclear whether this represents a potential security issue, but the matter should be given consideration. Interesting. I didn't think about that. And clearly I didn't read that one last time properly. We should explore this building as soon as possible. We are absolutely going to as soon as I do these other puzzles. Ooh, here's another big golden door. Golden gate. Of puzzly goodness.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Oh, you Kutz lines are the best. No thanks. Let's get whatever this is. Oh, Trevor. Poor Trevor.
So I heard that Alexandra is recording these time capsules for you out there, I guess? Robot people of the future, hi. And I thought to myself, surely they'll want to hear more than the wisdom and insight of a brilliant scientist like Alexandra Drennan. Surely they also want to know what I was thinking, a dumbass hardware engineer from Staten Island. Tell us about your insights, Trevor. Why did you spend your last months on Earth helping a crazy old Russian guy build the world's biggest backup drive? Well, let me tell you my story. When I yes, Frank, I'm recording right now. Uh-huh. No. You know what? Why don't you go?
Okay. I got a funny feeling about that. Yeah. How do I connect it? How do I connect it? How do I connect it? Oh. Okay. There we go. Ooh, incoming group call, okay.
I have good news and I have bad news.
Great.
Still no idea what those particle clouds are, but I've managed to fix the transport system.
Excellent.
I mean, I fixed another bit of it.
Oh.
Well, it goes to one more station
That's
now.
right.
Don't complain. Two
station.
stations are better than none.
Yep.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say it was sabotage. The whole system is a mess.
Let's not make any assumptions. Yakut, what does the next site look like?
It's a plateau in the mountains. Seems like more of an open area with scattered structures, less enclosed. Couldn't tell much from the drone feed. There's a lot of trees. Looks pretty, though.
Kidding.
Okay. Keep exploring, everyone, but stay alert.
Alrighty then. Flower. Weird flower.
I think you just picked up some kind of decryption key. Could try using it on those terminals inside the puzzles.
Yeah, I'd rather solve them, you know? Oh, yikes. Red and green make blue. I bet you it's not gonna be that easy. What else have we got? We need red now. Oh, it's literally gonna be that easy. Alright. I'm okay with that. It is 9:45.
I hate solving puzzles myself, but watching you solve them is kind of fun.
Ooh, I love this one. Ah. Okay. Red and green, so that has to be this side. Oh, it's late, it's late, it's late. Come on, brain. No, it has to be the other one. I think it has to be the other one. You're a ding dong. Got ya. And then the fanny turns on and you jump up there and go wee! Wee! Bye, particle cloud.
Melville, what did you just upload?
A photo?
I mean, technically you're right, but
Is that? I can't tell what that is.
how did you even manage? You're literally taking a picture with your eyes, Melville. I don't even know how to make my eyes go out of focus.
Clearly, you've never listened to one of Herman's speeches.
Some of us are busy doing actual science, not just sightseeing. Thank you.
Okay. So funny. And now I have to get off. Goodbye, favorite puzzle. Hey, is this way? Oh wait, is there one of them? I think there's one of them over here. Yup. Just so I don't have to run back. What are we
It's
doing?
strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
That is so typical. I need the blue as well. What's that one? That one's green. And that is in the It doesn't. Oh, come on, you're not that close. Alright. That should have been obvious. Oh, is that's gonna work? Ah. Okay. Except that I need that open. Either way, it worked.
The bridge ring seems to be fully charged now. Try accessing the tower, 1K.
No, I have more puzzles. I just want more puzzles. Where does this go? No, because I had to do 8. What is 8? It's this way. Let's not fall in the water. 8, okay. Oh, this one's good. This one is really good. No, I need to put that in there first. Meow. Come here. Wall. Okay. blue one was in here. Yeah. Okay. It doesn't keep that going. Well, let's get that one open first. That, okay. And then... Oh no. I just have to go and stand on this. Because once that's up, then it doesn't matter if that's shot. Woohoo! It didn't work. No, because that'll drop. So confused. Oh, you gotta connect that to that, you ding dong. Red and blue and green.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
Bye-bye. Hello, Byron. So there's one there and one there, okay. Hello, you could. I will talk to you later. I'm on a mission. Oh, that's this, okay. Lithracia.
There is a pleasure in arriving on this island. The pleasure of being the first to step foot here in hundreds of years. It is a genuine pleasure, and yet it is also banal. My presence here is of no more significance than that of every other animal. These rocks do not care who walks here, and the millennia between the presence of our ancestors and my brief journey are nothing to them. But even putting it this way is wrong. It is not that the rocks do not care. It is that in some sense they do not exist. I may stand in awe of the cliffs on the southern coast, but the cliffs cannot look back at me with contempt. They cannot do anything at all.
Another broken one. Elevation. Come back here. That was fascinating. That one's blue. That is going to be annoying. How do I get that in? Oh. Let's try this way instead. Oh, of course it's behind a wall. That is not going to work though, is it really? No, it's not. Woohoo! Okay.
Odd. 1K solved all the puzzles in this area, but nothing happened. There was a brief blip in the system, though. Maybe it'll do something later. There has to be some sort of point.
Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say he was the creation of Hephaestus, what we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man?
I don't know if this is relevant, but St. Edwald believed that Tetramenos represented the name of God, and God's ability to reshape the world.
True, but he was also mad as a hatter.
One man's madness is another man's genius.
Oops. Yeah, baby. Such a good noise. No. That way. No. I broke it. Not that way. No, you ding dong. Why'd you do that? Why is this one so confusing? Which way around am I supposed to do this? That way.
When I was booting up, I was terrible at the Tetromino arrangers.
Those were actually the only ones I was good at. What? I'm just saying.
Alright.
Is that some kind of anti-gravity?
I'm not sure. Could be, I guess.
It's a shiny lift elevator. And you can't change your point of view, you only look up into it, which is really annoying. Pop! Hello. And here we have the
In the
Sphinx.
beginning, the gods shaped humankind out of the clay of the earth and gave them life with their own breath. But who is closer to perfection, the creator or the created?
Neither.
The man who lives on the plains imagines that the gods dwell on the mountaintop. But if he followed the steep road, he would see his shadow in the clouds beneath. When Prometheus saw that humankind was more alike in nature to the gods than to the animals, he stole the secret of fire from Olympus and shared it with the mortals. Was his theft justified? If Zeus did not own fire, why should humankind? Angered by the betrayal of Prometheus, Zeus punished humankind by creating Pandora. He gave her a box, and when she opened it, from inside escaped sorrow and suffering. All that remained within was hope. What does this mean?
Hope may still be found if we are willing to look for it. Zeus intended for humankind to have hope. It should be released. It should have been released. Zeus intended for humankind not to have hope, so it remains trapped. Hope is itself an evil, like sorrow and suffering. We are lucky it did not escape. We suffer, but we do not anticipate it. This is a blessing as Zeus intended it. What is this? Hope isn't evil.
Those without hope say so to comfort themselves.
Indeed they do.
Creature of clay, you stand before the fire. Will it make you whole, or will it destroy you? Consider the shadows cast by the flame, but do not mistake them for truth.
Giant laser. Pew.
Guys, look at my stream. The beam 1K activated is connecting to the pyramid.
That looks like a massive amount of power.
Incoming group call.
We need to talk about what just happened. Thoughts?
I'd say there are two distinct issues here. What is the being 1K spoke to, and what is the function of the beam?
Let's start with the Sphinx.
It seems similar to the apparition in New Jerusalem. Presumably the same technology.
What I'd like to know is what we're dealing with, ontologically speaking. Was this a sentient being or some kind of recording?
Ontological means relating to the branch of metaphysics dealing with the nature of being, or showing the relations between the concepts and categories in a subject area or domain. So, metaphysics dealing with the nature of being. That was a tough one. Some kind of security system. Interaction wasn't long enough to make an assessment. Or I think it was sentient. It seemed to be reacting to what I was saying.
That doesn't necessarily mean that it's intelligent.
True.
Let's assume for a moment that 1K is right, and it is intelligent in some sense. What really matters here is what it was trying to achieve by asking those questions.
Threatening, testing, don't know. I think it was just being cryptic to annoy me. I'm going with that.
Always the funny one.
I thought it seemed like... riddle isn't quite the right word. A challenge, maybe?
That's an interesting thought. There's clearly some sort of testing component to this place.
Definitely.
You solve the puzzles, you get access to the towers, you enable a beam, and if you do it 3 times, you get access to the megastructure.
Maybe, but why?
I don't know. It's a mystery. Don't you like mysteries, Al? Everybody likes a good mystery.
You know what I like? Certainty.
We're all doomed. I'll say nothing.
1K, please. Go solve some puzzles. It'll calm you down.
Go solve some puzzles. I just had to ride that incredibly dangerous, terrifying elevator, you know? Cut me some slack. I mean, it's not really dangerous. You're not going to fall out of it because it kind of, you know, captures you. Oh, the light change. This game is incredible. Incredible. Alright, who's messaging us? Livthracia?
Whether it is true that...
No. Disconnected puzzles. running back across the tetraminos without falling into the water. These aren't too bad. Later ones are. Foggies! There was something else to collect. I know there was. Oh, yes.
I think we're done here for now. Let's head over to the next site.
Don't you boss me around.
Interesting monument. Decorative for another puzzle.
We're not done here. Because I haven't been in here yet. Have I? I haven't.
This is very similar to the structure where you...
Check out the terminals. Maybe there's something that'll help us understand who built this place.
Don't
They have to have left something behind.
cut the dialogue off. The 4.2 kilo year aridification event. Feel free to pause and read. Yay. Is this it? Is there more? Okay. Ah, I told you I'd run the wrong way. Alright, let's go just find this spritey thing. We're just not allowed a head underwater. The rest of us can be underwater. You can get some awesome chase music. It is really simple here. Ah! Come on, Sparky. I'm faster than you. There's so many sparkly things in this game.
Not all things must be balanced. When good is weighed against evil, tip the scale.
I think that was more like a recording. The entity didn't appear, and the system didn't react either.
Stars. Another reflection of the simulation.
There she is. I knew it was this one. Where is she? Haha! Nope. There we go. Then we can run over here. Get the other star.
When the first man picked up the first stone, he did not do so to forge a tool. He did so to smite his brother.
Yeah, that's true. Ooh, wrong way. Oh, it was here. Alright, on to the next. Which is called the Wooded Plateau. Travel to East 2. Until next time.